All right. Good evening, Beaver Dam Middle School families, friends, staff, and most importantly, the phenomenal class of 2030. I'm Brandon Krause. I'm proud principal of Beaver Dam Middle School, and it is an absolute honor to welcome you to tonight's 8th grade promotion ceremony. Look around. Students, look around. Families, look around. Tonight is all about celebrating a truly remarkable group of young people. In just a few short months, these students will walk into high school not just as freshmen, but as authors ready to write the next big, bold chapter of their stories. We have an incredible evening lined up to honor their journey. You'll hear some inspiring reflections from our Associate Principal, Ms. Schmidt. We'll be giving out special awards, spotlighting the unique achievements of our students. The main event, which will be the formal presentation of each and every student. And we'll have some live music brought to you by our incredibly talented Beaver Dam Middle School Band. So to get this celebration officially started, please rise as the BDMS band performs our national anthem. All right, at this time, I'd like to welcome Ms. Schmidt, Associate Principal of Beaver Dam Middle School.
All right. Good evening, families, staff, and most importantly, the incredible Beaver Dam Middle School promoting class of 2030. Yeah, you can, it's all right, go ahead. As your associate principal, I have had the absolute privilege of watching you all grow over the last 3 years. And let's be honest, middle school is a journey. We started out trying to figure out locker combinations or putting pencils in so we didn't have to. And we ended up here. Along the way, you brought so much energy to our halls. You've taught me what it means to have Riz. You've told me when my outfits were mid, and you've locked in when it matters most. You are, without a doubt, a certified vibe. But today isn't just about finishing middle school. Today is about celebrating the incredible spectacle you have all created. Think about everything you've accomplished. You didn't just survive middle school, you mastered it. Like true golden beavers, you've built something amazing. You built friendships, resilience, and a community. Beavers are known for being hard workers who can reshape the world around them. And looking out at this crowd tonight, I know that's exactly what you're going to do in high school and beyond. As you prepare to stand when your names are announced and head to high school next year, I want you to remember one thing. This is just the opening act. High school is going to bring bigger stages, brighter lights, and brand new challenges. Don't be afraid to step into the spotlight. Don't be afraid to try new things, even if you stand out. Own your talents, support each other, and keep that golden pride close to your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, these past 3 years have been an unforgettable run. You've put in the work, you've survived the drama, and now is the time for your next chapter. To help us kick off this next big adventure, our very own BDMS 8th grade band is ready to set the stage. So clear the runway and get ready, because as you leave middle school behind, remember, this is the greatest show. Congratulations, class of 2030, and go Beavers.
Let's give it up for our amazing band one more time. At this time, I'm going to be welcoming several staff up to give out some honorary awards to our students. So we will start with our music awards. I'd like to invite up Miss Battenberg for band, Miss Gaylord for orchestra, and Miss Lefebvre for choir.
Thanks. Every year, the Director's Award for Band is given out across the country. It's awarded to an outstanding student who's shown dedication to improving on his or her instrument and who's a leader musically and otherwise in the band room. This year's recipient completely excels at her instrument. She takes every initiative to get better. She plays in extra ensembles, for example, jazz band. She takes every possible initiative to play solo. And she's constantly working to make our band program better and just working to make us a better group, which is what a Director's Award is for. I'm really, really pleased to give it this year to Miss Amy Utek. Come on up, Amy.
There you are.
The Director's Award for Orchestra is given each year to an outstanding 8th grade orchestra student. This award recognizes a student who excels on their instrument, demonstrates exceptional leadership, and takes on additional challenges in the music department. I've had the great pleasure of teaching this student for the past several years, and I look forward to seeing what she will accomplish in the future. Please join me in congratulating this year's Director's Award for Orchestra recipient, Emma Lisko.
Every year, presenting the National Choral Award is a special moment, but this year was particularly challenging. This 8th grade class is full of students who have demonstrated a deep love of music and a true understanding of the dedication, focus, and hard work required to create a truly magical performance. Choosing just one recipient was no easy feat. However, this year's National Choral Award recipients stood out for the quiet strength they bring to our ensemble every single day. They are a student whose steady presence and absolute reliability have given us a voice we can always count on, one that anchors our sound and strengthens our harmonies. But their impact goes far beyond just singing the right notes. They are a student who always striving to grow, never hesitating to ask the thoughtful questions that help the entire group understand the music better. Off the risers, they are a natural leader who constantly helps their neighbors, lift up those around him, and brings a positive, dedicated attitude to every single rehearsal. A choir is only as strong as its foundation, and this student has been our rock all year long, and for the last 3 years. Please join me in congratulating this year's National Choral Award recipient, Grant Fields.
At this time, please join me in welcoming Ms. Schumacher Rasmussen and Ms. Ryder to give out our art awards.
Good evening. My name is Chris Schumacher Rasmussen, and I teach visual and media arts at Beaver Dam Middle School, and welcome to our celebration.
And I'm Heidi Ryder, and I teach visual and fine arts.
First, we'd like to acknowledge many students that worked hard and put together our professional video for our 8th grade class in the class called Multimedia Productions. So when I call your name, please stand up. Alicia Tadazak Curry. Kaylee Espinoza. Micah Spross. Claire Heggie. Rachel Hahn. Aubrey McDermott. Addie Jacobs. Bianca Hill. Brooklyn Rhodes. And music editor Carson Edwards. Okay, so every year Mrs. Ryder and I have the honor of selecting 2 outstanding art students who have demonstrated exceptional qualities in class. This year we celebrate 2 students that have demonstrated exceptionalism and creativity, consistently going above and beyond expectations. producing professional and excellent media art and visual art. Both students took creative risks, which is to be admired. They have not only produced strong original art with traditional art materials, but they are also very talented in media arts as well. On behalf of the BDMS Art Department, it's our pleasure to provide the Excellence in Art Awards to Rachel Hahn and Micah Spross. My other award fell out. Oh, I got it right here. Come on up, you guys. Hey, I got it. Good job, you guys.
All right, at this time, please join me in welcoming our 8th grade math teachers, Ms. Kautza, Ms. Janice, and Ms. Eberly.
We are here to represent the 8th grade math teachers. My name is Calista Janice, and I teach House A.
My name is Sarah Kautza, and I teach House B.
My name's Christine Eberly. I teach House C, Math 8, and the algebra. We'll be presenting the Mary Spellman Award. Mary Spellman was an educator for 51 years. She was hired in 1884 to teach in the schools of Beaver Dam. She taught various elementary schools and at nearly all grade levels. In her 20 years as an educator were spent at the junior high school. She retired in 1933 and then served as mayor of Beaver Dam in 1934 to 1938.
This is the 92nd year that the Mary Spellman Math Award has been presented to an 8th grade student. The winner of the award goes to the student who completes the Mary Spellman Math Test with the most correct answers in the quickest time. This is a voluntary competition that is open to all 8th grade students.
The winner's name will be added to the Mary Spellman Award plaque located in the middle school lobby. The winner will receive a certificate recognizing this achievement as well as a $50 monetary gift.
Please come forward to receive this award. This year's Mary Spellman Math Award goes to Grant Fields.
Congrats.
And now I'd like to welcome our amazing school counselors, Ms. Gunther and Ms. Molly, to give out our American Citizenship Awards.
The American Citizenship Award is designed to recognize students who consistently exhibit the kinds of behaviors we want to see displayed in our schools and in our communities. Our recipients have had 0 behavior referrals this year and have finished the school year with a top 20 attendance rate. Students, when we announce your name, please stand. Congratulations to Brody Abfall, Estella Adame, Angel Alvarez, George Bram, Gabriel Contreras, Benjamin Gonzalez IV, Isabella Hayes, Claire Heggie,
Katie Lee, Ian Marshall, Liam Matthews, Olivia Myers, Eric Miesfeld, Robert Nerswick. Xander Patey. Aubrey Lynn Pugh. Graydon Straseski. Amy Utek. Ethan Weeman. And Sadie Zeman. Congratulations again to all of our Citizenship Award recipients for exemplifying integrity and personal responsibility within our school community. And now Mr. Brock Lindy, our Dean of Students, will present the Presidential Achievement Awards.
Thank you. Today we are incredibly proud to honor a select group of students who have demonstrated exceptional dedication, hard work, and intellectual curiosity. The Presidential Achievement Award and the Presidential Excellence Award represent the highest standards of academic success within our school community. Through their remarkable performance on the iReady diagnostic, these students have proven that potential knows no bounds. I will be presenting the Presidential Achievement Award, and then Abby Schmidt will be presenting the Presidential Excellence Award. The Presidential Achievement Award indicates that growth is the true marker of a determined mind. The recipients of this year's Presidential Achievement Award have shown what is possible through perseverance and consistent effort. These students demonstrated outstanding growth on their iReady diagnostics over the course of the year, unlocking new levels of academic potential and taking their personal achievement to inspiring new heights. Please stand when you hear your name, and due to the number of students being announced, please hold your applause until the last student is named. So congratulations to the following students. Jaron Benson. Well, we can just clap for everyone, that's fine. Yeah, they deserve it. Rodrigo Bermudez Hernandez. Parker Calderon. Eli Cotterill. Alexis Diego Vasquez. Benjamin Gonzalez IV. Olivia Hacker. Olivia Harp. Dominic Heim. Vincent Holtz. Adeline Jacob. Cooper Knight. Chad Kolak. Michael Lopez. Herschel Maldonado Griot. Eliana Mann. Aubrey McDermott. Jose Moreno. Leyland Rivera. Adriel Smith. Gracie Smith. Micah Spross. Ava Steger. Elijah Thompson. Kingston Villanova. Jack Bogle. Jalen Wellnitz. Oliver Westergaard. Sadie Zeman. And Ariel Zedzik. Congratulations to our recipients of this year's Presidential Achievement Award, and here is Mrs. Schmidt with our Presidential Excellence Award winners.
Angel Alvarez. Maverick Ashley. George Brom. Claire Bukta. Ethan Kane. Camden Sears. Breely Doyle. Cameron Ursum. Kaylee Espinoza. Grant Fields. Drake Gokenauer. Edie Graff. Evelyn Hoyte Cruz. McKelty James. Madeline Jakey. Dylan Krebs. Jacob Liniger. Emma Lisco. Hannah Mankey. Olivia Myers. Eric Miesfeld. Noah Wynn. Alec Schlegel. Elena Soldner. Graydon Straseski. Alicia Tedesat Curry. Amy Utek. Naomi Vertz. Ethan Weeman. And Yamir Zarate. And now Mr. Kraus for a closing message.
All right, let's give all of our award recipients another round of applause. Just a few closing remarks before we announce our promoting class of 2026, our graduating class of 2030. To staff in attendance tonight, thank you for being a part of the journey of these students have experienced over the last 3 years. They will take lessons you've taught them into the future. I'd also like to thank you for your efforts in putting together tonight's event. Particularly, I'd like to recognize Holly Barstow, who took a primary role in making it all come together. To families and friends attending tonight, thank you for celebrating this occasion. Your support and encouragement make a difference in the lives of the students. Your being here is just one way you've shown support for the students and have shown the importance of education. To the students, congratulations. Next chapter is ahead of you. We hope you make the most of it. We will now begin the calling of the names. Teachers will call each student's name. At that time, the student will stand, and all students in the advisory will remain standing until their advisory has been called. Then that advisory will sit down, and we will go to the next advisory. Once all students have been called, students will be dismissed from the field house back to the auditorium. Families and friends, a few things to keep in mind to make this work well. First, please remain relatively quiet during the calling of the names so that students can hear their teachers. Second, please remain in your seats until our last student has exited. Students will not be available until after the last student has been called. They will then meet you in the commons or out in front of the building. We will have refreshments available in the commons as well as a backdrop for you to take pictures if you'd like. Again, please do not exit until all students have been called so that we can show respect for each student. And now for the calling of the names, I'd like to invite Ms. Hudkowski up first.
Kalista Barnes. Kennedy Brandenburg. Zoe Breutzman. Rafael Cardozo Garcia. Cameron Ersham. Grant Fields. Giovanni Gonzalez Ruiz. Adeline Jacob. Janiyah Johnson. Cora Clawwitter. Grace Lockwood. Michael Lopez. Aubrey McDermott. Edward Over. Jesus Quinones. Isabella Radical. Aiden Riojas. Alec Schlegel. Adriel Smith. Shelby Stone. Graydon Straseski. Sadie Zeman. And Isabella Zuber. Miss Janice.
Maverick Ashley. Claire Bukta. Ethan Kane. Gabriel Contreras. Javon Davis. Jacob Dinger. Anthony Dorsey Jr. Landon Gansky. Benjamin Gonzalez IV. Dominic Heim. Bianca Hill. Evelyn Oeta Cruz. Dylan Krebs. Amelia Myers. Robert Nerswick. Lillian Rohde. Griffin Sires. Bentley Stiglitz. Ariana Valdez. Yamir Zarate. Mrs. Lindemuth.
Deshaun Barnes. Jaron Benson. Alana Haney. Piper Johnson. Cooper Knight. Jacob Lininger. Hannah Makey. Olivia Myers. Jose Marino Jr. Jenna Nelson. Blaine Nedekoven. Dewan Perry II. Camilla Reyes. Gabriel Smith. Gracie Smith. Jack Fogle. And Brinley Worth. Kautza.
All right, Zoe Bruzewitz. Eli Cotterill. Alexis Diego Vasquez. Evan Ehler. Tatum Gerber. Brady Hine. Raymond Holland. Colton Huffman. Emma Lisco. Victoria Lopez. Caden Moore, Emelina Pfeiffer, Sophia Pop, Brooklyn Rhodes, Asher Schutte, Micah Spross, Easton Stafford, Amy Utek, Jalen Wellnitz, Sanaya Went, Oliver Westergaard, Aaliyah Westfield, Ariel Zeidzik, Mr. Peterson,
Kayla Aguirre Martinez, Rodrigo Bermudez Hernandez, Parker Calderon, Brittany Diaz Rivera, Breely Doyle, Carson Edwards, Kaylee Espinosa, Alicia Fuertes, Edie Graff, Stella Haffenstein, Olivia Harp, Zanaya Jackson, Elena Clapidal, Chad Kolak, Dawson Coons, Herschel Maldonado Rio, Liam Matthews, Colton Recheck, Leyland Rivera, Deliana Ruiz, Connor Russell, Carter Schutte, Elena Soldner.
Angel Alvarez, Lauren Bayana, Drew Fishbach, Drake Gokenauer, Olivia Hacker, Claire Heggie, Nikki Hemilowski, Xana Hollinsworth, Vincent Holtz, McKelty James, Emma Lewick, Christy Aguilera, Kobe Reeder, Chase Shaw, Ava Steger, Wesley Studenek, Elijah Thompson, Angie Vasquez, Naomi Vertz, Kingston Villanova, Ethan Weeman.
Wyatt Bishop, and Sebastian Burrow.
Brody Abfall, Estella Adame, Camden Sears, Dallin Denman, Egan Eastlick, Lila Emerson, Lainey Franke, Rachel Hahn, Madeline Jakey, Lucas Kepsel, Jordan Kovlaski, Katie Lee, Tanner Meritz, Eliana Mann, Jelenis Marine, Ian Marshall, Eric Miesfeld, Noah Wynn, Xander Patey, Bella Sarabia, Addison Shepard, Avery Smith, Hannah Stancer, Alicia Tadazak Curry, and Caden Trevino.
Nevaeh Ackerman. Danelle Beelan. Piper Bovey. DeAndre D. Boyce. George Brom. Liam Baralt. Arlo Campion Braden. Bentley Calise. Aslyn Abigail Covarrubias. Sebastian Dominguez. Dashel Ebner. Diana Galvin. Harper Clumsy Glimmer Gilmer. James Paulgall. Izzy Hayes. Bramuel Krenz. Addie Krings. Connor Chase Lozano. Hayden Lewick. Emma Marcourt. Allie Newman. Aubrey Pugh. Harmony Quant Douglas. Sean Shepard. Briar Sisler. Kylie Suvanasan. And Ezekiel Axelot.
How about a final round of applause for our 2026 8th graders? At this time, our students will exit to the auditorium. Families, once all students are exited, you may join them in the commons. Thanks for attending. Have a good night.